Americans love to hate European taxes, as if Europe had a single tax. But Americans don't understand how taxes work. And of course, their government doesn't want them to. What they don't seem to understand is that there are two parts to taxes there's what you pay and what you get. Some European countries have a higher tax rate than America, but not all of them. And of course, Americans don't talk about those countries. Americans are taught to focus on taxes paid because the government doesn't really provide services for them, at least not the way most European governments do. What Americans cannot seem to wrap their head around is that with taxes, you get more than what you pay for. So, for example, if an American paid $1,000 a year or more in taxes, and that's if they were in the highest tax bracket, and received health care for that extra 1,000, instead of paying $500 a month, yes, a month in medical insurance, that's $6,000 a year, they would have an extra $5,000 a year in their bank account. So what Americans don't seem to understand is that by paying an extra 1,000 in taxes, they save 5,000 paying to a private insurer. And the same thing with university. If they paid an extra $100 a year in taxes and sent one child to the university, they'd save $39,900 a year for 4 years. Now, those are just two examples, but that's exactly what is happening in Europe. Some countries have a higher tax rate than the US, but they get a host of services that they don't have to pay to a private for profit corporation, a corporation that has to pay multiple multi-million dollar salaries to their CEO, CFO, CEO, CIO, a host of presidents and vice presidents ad nauseum. And that's why I am happy to pay about 8% more in tax to live in the country that I live in than the United States.